Now, vital पियो, जिंदगी जियो।
मचा दे धूम। सिर्फ Zong 4G पर है गूगल मैप्स बिल्कुल फ्री। अब ट्रैफिक को क्लीन बोल्ड करें और घर जल्दी पहुंचकर मैच देखें। Let's get digital with Zong 4G.
Namibia, the change of pace worked beautifully.
Yeah, that's all those tricks, isn't it? When you think about pace on, pace off, bounces, Yorkers, slower tennis ball bounces, keep the opposition batters guessing and not allowing them to get into a rhythm of striking it. And here's another classy customer, Hassan Ali, skiddy, not quite as quick as Harris Ralph, but dangerous nonetheless. He's got 1 for 18 with 10 dots. He's into his last 6 deliveries here as Hassan Ali. I think he's going to come around the wicket to young Lofty Eaton. 20-year-old. There's a bit of fast leggies. Hassan Ali. Spot on. No run there, young man.
So important with the change of pace that you get the length right, that it's not too full. And so it's a nice little tracking of the elevation and its drop. No distance, and he loves it. We love it as well. Great deception. Oh, beautiful.
The feet just not quite going. Understandable though, you're a young man and you're facing the Pakistan pace trio. I know we've said it before, I'll say it again, it's a wonderful story from going from tape ball only about 3.5 years ago to suddenly getting picked up in the franchises there with the Qalandars. And he, of course, with Shaheen Shah Afridi, plays for that franchise in the PSL. And he's not looked back. Of course, he played with the Hobart Hurricanes down under in Australia in the Big Bash. Took a 5 for there, I recall, at the MCG. He bowls quick and, yeah, Melbourne Stars. They get around these boys. Here's another change-off. Who wants it? Oh, no. Ahmad Wasim couldn't get there. Yes, just to clarify, at Melbourne, for the Melbourne Stars, in green. So we liked playing in Greenbush.
I just think it's a fantastic story when a guy who was, as reported previously, into sales and heard that the Qalandars were having kind of a show testing, fast bowling sort of camp, and he went in, didn't have any great aspirations and expectations, went with his friend as the rag came out behind Hassan Ali as he ran in Gujranwala. And then I think he got one through at 88 miles per hour or something that impressed everyone. And I mean, that's brilliant. It's just a happen chance story that he initiated with his friend. And look at where he's come to now.
Well, it's a conveyor belt of the quicks. Talk about Pakistan and you talk about fast bowling. Abundance of talent region. As much as you also talk about India's conveyor belt of batting stars. It's just talent to burn, as it were. It's one of the best young talents going around, proven over the last 2 or so years.
I want this kid, who's 21, Harris is 26 or 27. I hope that Pakistan take care of them and ensure they fulfill their potential and that is not circumvented. Come back to it. Next over. 116 for 5.
Try the new taste. Pepsi! Golden Fusion gas और electric geyser. घर संवारे, products हमारे.
उजली धुलाइया वे पावर शाइन ना लाइया वे जब कपड़े लगे बिल्कुल न्यू तो फिर दूसरा पाउडर क्यों कमांडर पावर शाइन
Premium truffles loaded with smooth cream, coated with thick chocolate, all around Candyland crown.
न्यू फोन 4G की नई वीकली हेवी इंटरनेट ऑफर, जिसके आगे सब लगे हल्का। मिले पूरे हफ्ते के लिए 14 GB इंटरनेट। अभी *270# मिलाओ। पाकिस्तानी नेटवर्क न्यू फोन 4G के लिए सब कुछ तुम ही तो हो।
और इस मोहब्बत को हमेशा अपने अंदर कायम रखना, इसी का नाम तो सूफी है।
सूफी जो नाम है एतमाद का।
Forms changing temperature. And David Visa, has he got enough? Not just. Looked like a little rescue club. Beautiful timing with that long lever extension. Here's another maximum.
Looked as though it might have been another attempt at a change of pace. I think the hand slid down the inside of the ball, or maybe didn't see properly, but he missed his length and paid a price. So does he go into the pitch now?
The bounce back now from Harris Ralph. Beautiful sucker, slower one. Well executed. Length was right, spot on. It's just so easy, so smooth, and an effortless swing, and didn't get all of it. That's a fair boundary here at Zayed. By no means a small boundary, full stop. Square, straight, over extra cover, mid-wicket, you name it. It's big, like that stance of Visa's. I've seen him do this a bit before. Sometimes just get caught in the crease and maybe that front foot. And you see a lot of the bowlers just scratch and claw away at that planting foot. You slam your front foot down. Just take a little look at this. Yeah, and he front foot for a right-handed batter. See, it points there to find it. Look at that. So I just think there's some great bowlers over the years that point there and they've twisted through at the point of release and they've had knee issues. They ended up having knee operations because of that demanding angle of the front foot and the delivery strike. And he's got hold of this. Plenty of fielding out there. And a big boundary to boot. Is it Fakhar Zaman? Out there in the deep. Babar Azam just sorting his field, just as you said, Ian Bishop, just trying to finish well. Do the disciplines, do the right things, given that, okay, foregone conclusion with the result, but finish off professionally.
Well, you're thinking now semi-finals, aren't you? Preparing and prepping yourself to get over the line tonight and heading towards those semis. You still got another game, but always keep the good habits. My experience, I remember one time I went touring Australia and we had a practice game, a warm-up game, and I practiced really off a short run and got into some bad habits just prior to the first test match. And suddenly I got into the test match just like that and lost all the good rhythm that I'd built up. And that's why I'm so pedantic really about doing the right things all the time in practice sessions, even though it takes great discipline, because you can never tell when your magic and bad habits just slip into your game, batsman or bowler.
100%. Round. Honing into the stumps. So good at that Harris Ralph. Oh, it's tight. But young legs from Lofty Eaton. He's sucking in the deep breaths though, young man. Visa 29, so he's enjoyed himself here, no doubt. And it helped a lot with the less experienced team members here in this Namibia side. But what a stage for them. So who'll forget? Big win in these men's lives against Ireland there in Sharjah. More fancied opposition. Scotland the brave as well. Top their group from Oman. Just going to hold on to the strike here, is he, the young fella? No overthrow. So 1-2-8 for 5.
नया बेहतर सर्फ एक्सेल, इसकी स्टेन लिफ्टर टेक्नोलॉजी कपड़ों की तह में जाके सूखे दाग भी खींच निकाले। नया सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों का चैंपियन।
Introducing Nestle Fruta Vitals Sparkling Fruit Drink, a delightful fusion of soda and fruit juice.
नई स्वेवी का न्यू फ्लेमिंग हॉट, जिसके एक रिच में है इंटेंस स्पाइसी फ्लेवर। ये है हर चिप से ज्यादा हॉट।
यू माइक्रो फाइनेंस बैंक देता है कम आमदनी वाले अफराद को 20 लाख तक का कर्जा और 5 से 20 साल में आसान माहाना एक साथ के जरिए कर्ज वापसी की सहूलत। यू बैंक होम लोन, बुनियाद से तकमील तक।
Start some happiness with T3 Smile.
हेलो हेयर एंटी रैटल शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर। इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करें और बालों को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू। नया लाइफ बॉय केयर एंड प्रोटेक्ट, जो दे जरासीम से 100% यकीनी हिफाजत, प्लस मॉइस्चराइजर्स दे स्किन केयर। बड़ी ख्वाब, बड़ी हिफाजत, नया लाइफ बॉय।
Now finishing things off well. So useful little stroke. Down to third. And David Wiese was never ever going to come back for 2. And that's a little bit more of the action. Long and the short of it. Rizzy having a few words. As keepers do.
I was almost tempted tonight. I was thinking to myself that Pakistan, whether they would have given Mohamed Wasim Jr. a game today, having seen the pitch and having seen what happened earlier, just getting the other pass bowling all-rounder in. I suppose there's another game where they can probably test or give him experience.
Yorker. This could be out. Spliced. Into no man's. Visa can hold on to the strike though. He moves into the 30s. Won the toss, wanted to bat first Pakistan, do a different discipline first. 189 for 2. The usual suspects there, Rizwan and Bubba, a little bit of Hafiz, and then we've had Namibia trying to track down, enjoy themselves out in the middle. Williams has got 40, Wiese is 31-0, Stephen Bard run out for 29. Haven't disgraced themselves at all here. So you want a new blade, but it doesn't look too good, David. So it's gone on the handle. And let's have a new blade, please. Just like that. With 4 deliveries to go. Saying thank you, yes. Thank you, umps. Time, we're ready to go. Of course, we saw him recently, Bish, at the Caribbean. David Wiese, with good hands. A 5 for 2, just quietly. He enjoyed himself at Warner. There in St Kitts and Nevis. Shaheen. And that sounded sweet! Oh, put a hostess on this one! Oh, that's huge! Oh, take the ball and run! The gate's closed. And you've missed your flight, Chief.
And right in that slot for the powerful David Wiese. souvenir for someone, but too late in the piece. You've got to send it back, sister.
No, I'm not. Oh, is anyone?
But I think as well, you look at a win for Pakistan and they'll be the first team to qualify for the semi-finals of this ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2021. It'll be their 5th qualification to the semis in 7 T20 World Cups. That's an outstanding record in terms of getting to the Final Four.
Yeah, very impressive, Bish. Just ball went a long way up, and then look out. The gentleman took it. I thought he's going to have to give it back, isn't he? And then, no, I want it. Hang on, you can't. Please, we want our ball back. Turn off and run. Gates are closed. So, just half the over left in this match 31. Shaheen, where does he go now? Yeah, no surprises. After bowling on the slide, he's disappeared with a swivel pull from David Visa, who moves into the 40s here. Yeah. Kicks the ground in disgust, and we've got an extra. Umpire Chris Brown, yes, just going to confirm that. It's a no ball. So we wonder about disciplines, Ian Bishop. Oh dear. Bit of bust through there. Enormous no ball. And big front foot no ball. And he's waiting. He was waiting back, was David Visa. Here's a freebie. Yeah, it's that aggressive length. Doesn't count, of course. And linked through to Rizwan. Yeah, that's more like it from Shaheen. Yeah, they've had some entertainment here for sure. Those who've paid to come in and seen their heroes, particularly in green. And we go Yorker. And Visa's, yeah, he's found some big gaps out there, and there's a few of them. Just quietly here at Zayed, big areas out there. Yeah, well done, Pakistan.
And how they gear Shaheen Shah Afridi up for what will be the biggest game of his career when they get to the semi-finals. He's only 21, remember that. And he'll be in the semi-final.
And it's through with a slower one. A little bit of anti-climax, but a little bit of fun after all. But that last over disappeared for 16. Big fist pumps. Two tall gladiators come together. Visa and Shaheen. Yeah, get the muscles out, Chief. Working out. So is Gulbuddin of Afghanistan, just up the road. Love it. So 144 for 5 is what Namibia ended up with.
फोन 4G की नई वीकली हेवी इंटरनेट ऑफर, जिसके आगे सब लगे हल्का। मिले पूरे हफ्ते के लिए 14 GB इंटरनेट। अभी *270# मिलाओ। पाकिस्तानी नेटवर्क न्यू फोन 4G के लिए सब कुछ तुम ही तो हो।
उजली दुलाइयां वे, पावर शाइन ना लाइयां वे। जब कपड़े लगे बिल्कुल न्यू, तो फिर दूसरा पाउडर क्यों? कमांडर पावर